The Russian boxing team are the only side so far to have beaten the Cubans. They beat them 3-2. Now they travel to Havana in Cuba to try and double up on that. But the Cubans, of course, were all set for revenge. Our first contest in the light flyweight division saw Joahnys Argilagos up against Belik Galanov. It was a cracking contest, very lively from both men. But at the final bell,
animal trainer from Cuba, de los Domadores de
Cuba, 1-0
Joahnys Argilagos. Nazirov.
Our second contest in the Bantamweight division saw Robeisy Ramirez, a cracking boxer from Cuba, against Bakhtovar Nazirov. Ramirez, the reigning Olympic champion, slipped over in the first round. And a very talented Nazirov, who got himself a silver medal in his national titles, as well as being the European junior champion, really did give Ramirez plenty to think about. But Ramirez, well, he was very persistent. He railed in punches at long range. Many of them landed, some didn't. But there was a count against Nazirov that did his cause no good whatsoever.
Domadores de Cuba, animal trainer from Cuba, Robeisy Ramirez.
50 points to 44. In the light welterweight division, we had the Russian Avak Uzlian. A pretty exciting fight up against Yasniel Toledo. Now Toledo, former World Championship silver medalist on 2 occasions, had Uzlian on the floor in the opening round from a beautiful long left hand. Toledo, in my opinion, is an improving Cuban fighter, and it showed here tonight. And Uzlian did all he possibly could. He was rough, he was tough, but Toledo had an answer for him too.
De los Domadores de Cuba, animal trainer from Cuba, Yasniel Toledo. Gazisov.
Middleweight Arlen Lopez made it 4-0 when he took on Maxim Gazisov. Arlen Lopez, a former junior world champion. He'd lost 1 in the World Series of Boxing, but won 2. A very decent switch hitter. And Gazisov, well, he tended the crowd in. Things got a bit untidy at times. And he also had a point deducted for illegal use of the head. And Lopez kept the fight as long as he possibly could, had every opportunity, but it was still untidy until
de los
a pretty
Domadores de
50,
Cuba,
44
animal trainer from Cuba, Arlen Lopez. Sabón.
Well, completed a whitewash here for Cuba against Russia was Sabón, the boxer of the season, undefeated in 10 fights, up against Dmitry Zaitsev, who had a reputation of being powerful, but could his power match Sabón's? Sadly for him, the answer was a big fat no. Sabón poured on the punches in the opening round. And Zaitsev survived the count, but the pressure came and the referee said, that's enough. And as a result, of course, Sabón registered his 11th straight win with the World Series of Boxing, and Zaitsev, sadly for him, was beaten inside 1 minute
Domadores de Cuba,
of the
animal trainer from Cuba, Erislandi Sabón.
Cracking stuff here from Havana in Cuba. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And there is the official 5-0 whitewash.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Series of Boxing Season 4.